Okay, we will create the following 3D model using SolidWorks. As always, I recommend you to analyze first the engineering draw, all the information that is within it, and then you can start to do the 3D model using the software that you want. That is what I always do, so please bear with me for 5 minutes while I explain what I can see within the engineering draw and maybe some errors or some opportunities for you to be better doing engineering draws. All right, so what we're going to do is this 3D model. This 3D model is basically this shape extruded along this direction, right? It has this big hole, some holes right here, right here, right here, and right here. All right, there is an edge, a fillet specifically, that has to have a specific radius. So we're going to check that later. Then, what is needed for us to create this 3D model? Using a 3D tool, okay, not a manufacturer process. The information that we need is what unit system the engineering draw is using, if it's millimeters, if it's, I don't know, maybe feet, whatever. And the dimensions within the engineering draw that usually came within the views, right? These views. Now, once we have that, we are able to create a 3D model. But please do not what Luis Miguel Huérfano Garzón, which is the person who made the engineering draw, did. Okay, why is that? Because first, if you investigate, these two symbols represent either ISO A or ISO E. Please do not use them both in the same engineering draw. You can use either this one or this one, but not the two of them at the same time. You just have to investigate and you will see what is the meaning of these two. It has to do with the views, right? Then please place the information that we need using a box, taking into account the normativity of the engineering draw that usually comes right here, and within that one you can locate either the material or some tolerances or whatever. This is the name of the institution that this person made the engineering draw for. This is Spanish for aluminum, steel, copper, exercise 3. As you can see, this has been created for educational purposes. So that is why I always do this. Copy and paste. All right, and finally this is the number of the engineering draw. All right, now once I've set this, there is almost 5 minutes, so all we have to take into account is the view that contains the most information possible, which is obviously this one, and this nomenclature. That means that there is 4 circles that have a diameter of 34 millimeters. Why millimeters? Because since I don't find any information of the unit system, I can assume that these are millimeters. All right, now we can begin using SolidWorks. We're going to start clicking on the arrow, File, New, part. Okay. Okay, now we're going to click on a sketch, and we're going to select one of the planes. I want to select the front plane. Okay, let me see if I can rotate anything. Yes, I can. For when I work within a sketch, I don't like to rotate anything. So Control 8. And I'm going to disable the rotation. Okay, now I'm going to click on center rectangle, taking into account the center of the sketch around here. Then I'm going to click on the circles right here, right here. Bear with me. And finally here. There is another big circle right here, so I'm going to do it. And then there is some straight slots, so I'm going to create just one that is around here. Alright, now I have everything I need. All I have to do is define the dimensions, so I'm going to select 4 circles, and then I'm going to say that the 4 of those are equal. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the other 4. Equal. And I think that would be all. Now I'm going to define the dimensions that I need. So this is 50. This is 34. This is 200. This is 200 as well. This is 104. And finally, I'm going to define the straight slot. So this is 40. The radius is 10. Sorry, the radius is 5. And the position with respect of this edge is 25. And it is symmetrical. So what I'm going to do, and this is like a little trick, is that I'm going to create a center line. I'm going to locate the middle of this line, which is right here, and then I'm going to attach it with the other middle of the other line. Escape, and then I'm going to say that this has to be vertical. Alright, everything is correctly defined since everything is in black. Now I'm going to select this line, selecting all the slot, and click on mirror entities, mirror about this line. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing, but with the 2 of them, and the mirror line is this one. Okay, all right, that is pretty much everything. We already create all we needed. What's left is to extrude it. So I'm going to activate the rotation. Then I'm going to click on features, extrude. Going to select what I need to extrude, so it would be this, 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 and this and this. Okay, and the extrusion is 10 millimeters. So 10 millimeters is okay. And okay. Right there we have our part. Then what's left is to create the fillet. So I'm going to click on fillet. Select the faces. This one and this one. And then the radius of the fillet is 2 millimeters. So 2. This is like a preview. And okay. And that's all, guys. This is how you can create this 3D model using SolidWorks. Now, yep, that would be pretty much it. As you can see right here, what I'm doing is basically getting some dimensions, taking into account some others. In this case, for example, this is 40 because right here I have 5 and right here I have 5. All right, because of the diameter. And then the other information is actually pretty simple to see. And now we're going to start analyzing the engineering draw. Well, I already mentioned what is this. I already mentioned what you should do with this information. And there is another thing that I didn't mention. It is not wrong, but it is not right either to place the dimensions within the space of the part. Please do not do this. It is not wrong. It is not mandatory to meet this requirement. But it is better for you to be a better engineer, a better professional, and try to order the dimensions meeting the requirement of not placing them within this part. It's not well seen, right? Please do not do this, or this. Do this and this and this. Okay, you have plenty of space right here, right here, right here for you to place the dimensions, so you don't have to put it within the part. That is like the only argument that I have left for you to analyze. And that would be all, guys. This is how you can create this 3D model using SolidWorks.